Welcome back to Grand Tactician. One thing I probably forgot to mention is that the AI does changing its fighting, how it fights in the years because the leaders actually get better, and how it is they are getting better. It is sort of it is because like the leaders actually get better, and the attributes of the subordinates, maybe they're cautious. That will sort of add to the main uh, character of the one leading the group. That also makes the infantry will behave a little bit differently based upon who is actually in charge. Ooh, you can see here the enemy is building up some ironworks and foundries, and that will help the enemy make more weapons, for example. Let's check. We have some Lorenz. No, not Lorenzes, but the Fayetteville's are coming up. We got some Springfield rifles. But yeah, our politics have not been the best in the best order that it could have been in. Anyway, we have enough to go to Louisiana. Let's just check Mississippi if they have troops that can get ordered. Mississippi. There we go. No. No. Nothing yet. No. Oh, we are pretty much. Richmond's Carbine has also been done. Yeah, anyway, I'm thinking of going on the offensive here with I will have to drive the Union away from Kentucky, and that will, when I do that, manage to do that, I will be able to drive away. I will be able to drive a wedge between the enemy. Alabama is more of a support. We have Tennessee here. We are formidable. We will take the Tennessee to Louisville here. And we will sort of sweep in with the railroad. We're going to utilize that one. But Alabama will go to this Bowling Green. And what Alabama will do is just to hold that. Georgia, you should go to the flank. Maybe, yeah, maybe here. So we can maybe capture Evansville and prepare to flank the Tennessee. Because we have troops here near that we could move up, actually. We can also take the Georgian army up here to seize, because Georgia is actually a pretty powerful army, has lots of population in them, so they can go towards Lexington. And Alabama, you can build there, build a depot. So they will be a little bit more offensive oriented than the other troops. So that's anyway what I've done in like the paused order. Let's start and continue the game. We will probably trap the West Virginian army. They are retreating here. We almost captured this army, but yeah, Western Virginia is now pretty bad in shape. We are gonna defend our positions, sir. Yes, where is the point then? Oh, right there. The enemy has a pretty straightforward path towards that goal. And if we just hold this bottleneck, we are pretty much golden. The enemy is in the open, they will have to go down the creek here. And we can slaughter the enemy as they try to cross. Come on, we want to live forever. Of course we're gonna try to hold here. Like that's a too good opening. You can clearly see why. The enemy will be in the open. We can hold the woods even. Let's build some parapets right here. There we go, there we go, and there we go. We're gonna have a skirmisher department in that area as well. Let's see, we have these infantry officers. They can see the hill or the woods to the side of that. Sort of we want to protect ourselves. You want to prevent the enemy from flanking us. And now we have 2 infantry and then we have the artillery. So we gotta be careful about that. Artillery, be ready, steady, and hold here. Or maybe here. As long as they can fire up over the ridges, we are fine. That they can shoot and support, that would be great. That would very good range on the men. Let's see. It's either holding that side or the other side, and frankly, maybe here is what we want, where to want to be in the open. Yeah, but we can build breastworks. Then before the enemy even get there, they will we will have it finished, and we can beat the enemy for sure. Now that blocks the artillery, so that was a good spot here. That's a good enough, I will say. Now let's take the cavalry. Let's get one of the cavalry over here. They forced almost 473 men in that battalion, alright. Okay, Lee, are you ready? Yes, we are. Well then, hold you steady.
Keep your head.
Start by building some breastworks right here, sir. Oh, these men couldn't, but these men can. Build breastworks.
Anybody got? I'm starving. Anybody got any extra rations? Make sure your weapon is clean. Anybody got any? I help with.
About the goddamn artillery, sir. Well, we are protecting the flank.
I hope we don't need to march all day again.
And why do you care? Might have been attacking from this little flank here. We wouldn't really be able to support that one. We have to go up a little bit more. And we will do that in case we need it. Need to do that. Let's see. Yeah, it's quite late, so we will get more reinforcements. Hmm. This is a much better spot that will help protect the flank a lot better than what I did those breastworks. So we're gonna try to hold this flank right here.
Make sure to take good care of your mounts, boys.
Okay,
I'm starving.
that's good enough with the breastworks. That's gonna assist. And let us dismount the cavalry. Let's build some more breastworks when we can. Gonna try to hold this ground here. Now I think the enemy will go through here in the middle. Loose order and advance. Forward. March. And again, we'll sort of wait until we get the first volley off, then send out skirmishers, so that then it makes it easier for us to control them. Yeah, they will go for this spot here. Artillery has opened fire now. We have like different cannons. So they will have a little bit different. Some of them will be good. The ordnance rifle has a little bit more range. And we can hold this once if it is done. It looks like it is. Truly it is done, sir. Halt! Get back in formation!
Get out alive. Feed the horses. Feed the horses while we're waiting.
Excellent. Napoleons! Fire!
Keep an eye out, boys. Those Yankees could be anywhere.
Those Yankees can be anywhere.
And you get out alive.
Okay, it's not completely finished, it seems. Okay, some detachments. We'll send out our own detachments to protect, and that will force this union back. They sort of just want to see it that we are engaging each other. Send out another skirmisher here to block the view.
Keep your head. And you get out alive. Coffee and hot, Jack. Take it.
Oh my god, here comes the big boys.
Sergeant, any word from the picket line?
Just need one skirmisher here. My god, go. We have a good screen right there.
Make sure you
Yeah, the cannon is just shooting a little bit randomly and killing people. Don't really care about that. Hmm. I can't fully utilize my firepower right here.
I hope we don't need to march all day again.
Oh yeah. Okay, they're going back. Gonna try to make it a full. Come on, build up. Yeah, hold yourself right as cover this little creek. Uh-oh. Here they come. Boys, come on, hold your line. Hold.
Sergeant!
Can we get a good win? Uh-oh. Come on, boys, hold your line. Hold steady.
Anywhere from the picket line.
Lay down. Uh-oh. Here they are, boys. Hold. Hold. Hold and lay down. Oh. Why are you advancing? Lay down. We don't want our infantry skirmishers to be unsupported. Start attacking here from our skirmishing. Here's just the skirmishing detachments. We need 2 units here to cover that one. There we go. Now we should send out new skirmisher line. And simply hold them right in front and lay down. Don't want them to... We don't want you to bloody... Just stay there. Draw the fire of the enemy, please. We need to go by the creek here. Maybe we can hit this artillery piece. Don't really care. Good. The cavalry is shooting here from the flank. They're being focusing on this one, allowing the rest of my battalions to really hit the enemy. You're getting hit in the flank as well. Getting very reduced in firepower right now. This battalion has been driven off, this one is about to be driven off. Fire! Can actually more firepower in here, please. We weren't firing with all our infantry here. Oh, now we got the skirmish line. We should send out a new one. And just hold them right in front here and lay them down. It's important because that will draw the fire from all the regiments. Enemy morale is collapsing. killing a lot more than what I'm losing. Cannons are doing well. They're advancing up, and we need a new skirmisher up here before the enemy readies its fire. Lay down and come on. This commander is risking himself. Like, our troops are shooting him down, which is absolutely excellent, because that will sort of reduce his yeah. Battalions! This infantry battalion haven't fired. They can be over here. I hope it's not that's the gap the enemy our artillery is exploiting. But we can use this one, so when it goes over here we can also shoot this from this side. We don't need anything here, so. a skirmisher out. But the more or less ammo I have, the less skirmishers will be out here. But we are having a good advantage. I can be a little bit more closer here on the side though. I'm not really utilizing my men, using the firepower advantage that I have. I should try to go here. Let's go deadly volley. Because that will help me when I actually need to take the ground better. I can shoot from far away otherwise, but then I will just burn my ammunition. But here I'm fine being behind the fence and just pouring away because I'm supposed to be defensive. And the enemy morale is rather low. There we got a victory. Just as we're starting to run out of ammunition. And again, the Union will abandon its guns here. I would have liked to have a major victory here, but we won't get that one, unfortunately. Almost, but not quite. We're happy to just take away the Union guns and depleting manpower. We captured 526 soldiers there, we captured almost 2,000 rifles and a couple of guns, which is very, very good. I'll take this, once we take in Alexandria, maybe Washington will be vulnerable If we can hold Washington, that would be really good. I don't think we will be able to do so, though. Unit routed. Oh yeah, where is it going then? Lee can pursue this unit. Maybe we take North Carolina out of this. Shenandoah can hold this well enough. Are they going to the Flying Flotilla? I mean, did they do a naval invasion here? What did they do? North Carolina, 10,000 men. Well, you gotta keep an eye on this soldier though. Or that army. Yeah, here we're doing a crossing here. The troops are on their way. How are the projects going? Weapon production is going up. We need here the improved credits. But we're being slowed due to it being winter also. Northwestern Virginia. Where the hell are you going? Shenandoah, you're almost only 9,000 men. North Carolina, you are holding this ground admirably, sir, if I may say so myself. Johnston, maybe you can pursue this West Virginia army. You are an excellent engineer. I like you being there, but let's let North Carolina do the fighting over there. And let us get some more men into this Alabama army. They are sort of the more vulnerable. Nothing. Richmond carbines, eh? Oh, Beaufort is Kentucky is going down here. Well, sir, we don't actually want to attack with Alabama. We're gonna hold here. Build a depot. Halt! Construction, and you can build it yourself. Depot. I would have ideally wanted to build it up a little bit better, but Tennessee will deal with this one. Bowling Green, go there. We will have enough troops. West Virginia is just going annoying. They might go down here, we don't know. Oh, they got two armies here, eh? Alright, Tennessee, you're going up, that's excellent. Georgia. 21,000 men there, another 21,000 there, yeah. Let's attack. I wonder if the Union got like those 20,000 or 40,000 men. That is a rather big regiment if it's like big armies rather. Uh, but then we need to press them hard if that's the case. We are the attackers here. For a change. Huh. We got... It's in the middle of the night. We shall not give up without a fight. Alright. The enemy has that wooden line. How is it? Miracle, we are at the same... We have the same number of men. But we have stronger batteries here. Right. The best option to attack would be... that's just a 3-pointer. Well, here is sort of the best. We're gonna go up to this cemetery. Oof, they will have the woods over here. Or if you go through this creek over there, that's gonna also be like... They will have this creek no matter where we try to cross them. So it's a strong position that the Union have. That's no doubt about it. Let it be known, sir. We need to cross this creek. We need to assemble over here. Get skirmishers out. Blast them with artillery as well as possible. And then charge forward with righteous fury. Yeah, let's attack and let's get it started. Let's get it here. Company! Forward! March! Mixed muskets, yeah, hallelujah. Huh. Lawrence's, Richmond, Springfield rifle muskets. Yeah, I got a lot of troops here. Well, maybe not a lot of troops, but sort of mixed weapons. Some troops will be better than others. Come on, Tennessee! That's where we want to be. Pontoon bridge is ready. We can go through this little wooden line here. It will be equal cover compared with the Union. And yeah, it will be close, but we can get away from this open field area. But again, like we know how to negate that advantage or the enemy have. Get up with the artillery, sir. Get up with the artillery. If the enemy gets to attack here, maybe we can start attacking with like one group of infantry around here to harass this side, because here they're in the open. We need to gather up troops though properly. Let us advance this battalion here into a single line. Single line, form. Advance up there. That's 5 battalions. So they will cover a rather wide area. See, these infantry will... they're starting to join their the main army. Here we're taking this battalions over here to make a screen so that the rest of the army is protected while as they try. I will have to try to organize them. The enemy seem to have decided this will be their front. And it will be bloody, so make no mistake about it. We don't know even if they're gonna go through here to the flank with a second army. I didn't really see if they had more men. We'll probably take one group. Let's see, if I go up to the creek, they will probably start firing at me. Let's see, Richmond carbines, and here we got some Springfield mixed. These troops are just... These men will have to be in reserve. Don't really like the mixed muskets. They are here, the artillery is there. Get yourself to the creek. Fight there and take this ground to start with. Sir? Yes, sir. Infantry and cavalry battalions. See, you guys can be single line. You're gonna support the infantry, sir. Artillery line. Get yourself to a line and get yourself to a position where again you can just make an oversight and start pouring in the fire. And you men need to get yourself to a line as well. You're forming yourself to a line. Oh, you're sending out couriers. Right, we need to send out skirmishers now to start the killing. Skirmishers, send out the skirmisher. Fire! Get yourself to the edge of the forest and start picking away at the artillery to start with. If they're not doing anything, then let it be. Come on. Send up the artillery. Right, this infantry battalion needs to be right behind because we're gonna attack in waves. It is sort of the best way. Come on. Now we will go individually with battalions here. We need to get ourselves into the woods. Preferably without the enemy. Get there. You don't want to attack everywhere at the same time, of course. You want to sort of establish a foothold in the woods first and then advance. There we go, starting to break that artillery. Now they send out the detachment, that is good for us. Get up with more infantry. Skirmishers, lay down, keep pouring in the fire. You can see these skirmishers advance precisely so that you can advance up the main regiment more. Like that's what they're for, taking ground. So you can advance up, move up with the infantry right behind. Or that's how I interpret it anyway. Go here. Let's go here. And send up the battalions. 140 to 1 casualty. Dear God, they killed Timmy! You gotta get closer than that. We need a decisive attack. Take this ground here. Get there. Get there. Advance! Let's see. We are firing with a hot test content. We are trying to make sure that the enemy is all. They are suffering heavy casualties on this flank. They are losing men. If it's enough men, that's another, you know. Hold and lay down. I said lay down. Okay, good. Now, unfortunately, this popped up, so I can't properly see. Let's see. Go. These battalions need to stay. Set up the artillery here because they can guard this line that has not been committed yet. Advance! Company! Yeah, we better keep moving here, absolutely. Okay, these men are too close now. Now I need to sort of make them fall back. Skirmishers here out of ammunition, so they will rejoin their bigger regiment. Can I shoot this one aside? No. Advance forward, march! Excellent, force them backwards. Advance! Send out some skirmishers and form a skirmish line, sir. Fire! Drive them backwards. And hold and lay down. You see, there's aggressive advances here. We should try to get a little bit more ground. These detachments are a little bit running away, but we need more men. Now we need to develop this flank over here. Lay down. Then we can go here. Here, lay down. Oh, yeah, gotta move up here, I guess. Keep up the pressure. Yeah, we're denying the enemy the usage of the cannons. Advance. And lay down. So everybody can shoot. We're starting to adjust ourselves, adjust the line. Fire on the move! Infantry, get to the forest! Advance! The enemy is losing men. Advance! And these men are wavering, they have lost a lot of men. These men almost also suffer. Shoot a move, shoot a move! Get in here, send out a skirmisher. We can be a little bit closer. We are suffering stray bullets, but we're not suffering like a lot of casualties. We must advance here. Halt and lay down. And advance up here. And advance up here. Advance and keep firing, sir. Dismount and lose order. Get yourself to the flank. Lay down here, even though I would like to advance this battalion over here, this skirmishers. I want to take this thicker forest line. Here, like I'm basically just pouring in fire. I would like to be here. Fire on the move, boys! Advance up! Low! Hitting the artillery here, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah, good. Yeah, soon I have to relieve these infantry battalions that are out of ammunition and send in the fresh battalions here. That's a reason why I'm holding them back. Are these men shooting at something? Or are they just standing there? They are attacking this artillery piece, okay. infantry battalion is weakening up. How many men are left there? 840. Okay, they will drop more. Soon they will have a breach there. We can... yeah, exactly. Skirmisher here is moving up a little bit to hit harass the enemy guns. Lay down and get the infantry up here and hold yourself in that position. Just keep pouring in fire. Lay down here. Alright, we are pushing them good. And advance this infantry battalion over here. This infantry can go here. This infantry can go here. Advance forward. Infantry battalions, you shall be in reserves, ready to intervene in a moment's notice once you're running out of ammunition. Am I having more troops to command, or am I like done? I don't get more troops, the enemy has not more troops either, so it's fairly even. So it's how we want it. These men have just mixed muskets, they're not going to be considered reliable. And good, I'm also turning this gun against the enemy. These cannons are shooting. Or they should, yeah, they should have a clear enough view of the enemy. They are starting to retreat there, and we're getting closer to the actual objective there. Move and shoot, boys. Move and shoot. Go, fire! These men are firing actually, they are probably shooting, okay, they're shooting the detachments for some reasons. But we have a numerical advantage. Now the skirmishers they ran out of ammunition, so that's why they're retreating. Yeah, the cavalry has a lot to do, let's go here with the cavalry. Can we send out a new skirmisher? Yes, good. Fire! 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 Keep up the fire! There we go. The enemy is getting their objective, like they are getting points for that. But in terms of casualties, we've done a good job. We'll probably be able to intercept them. How about sending new, fresh battalions into combat? No sir. Not right now. We wanna keep advancing and keep shooting up the enemy as much as possible. Lay down. Let's use the same battalions over and over until the enemy is overwhelmed. Okay, now we're contesting the objective, so that's good. We have more artillery firing at this detachment. Keep advancing, keep firing here, so these men are going there, these men should go there, these men are attacking there, good, and these men are holding there. Then we have the infantry reserves. Let's see. Yeah, 10-1 in casualties is not bad. We're gonna lay down here. We'll be pushed a little bit forward. We're gonna push forward to this little wooden line there. We're attacking there. Ooh, some skirmishers from here. We're gonna send out some skirmishers from this Lorentz rifle to sort of screen this. We can't allow them to hit our bigger regiments because skirmishers actually do a good job at damaging bigger regiments. So the skirmishers are like better in some areas, but they lack the flexibility of a bigger regiment. Let's go here. Let's bloody hit them hard. "29 kills, 30 kills." Lay down and lay down. We'll be hitting the enemy and hitting them hard. Advancing, or what are we attacking? Still attacking this detachment, okay. 38 casualties for the enemy. Come on, man. Fire! Come on. Okay, these cannons are firing to the house content. Killing. The 8 casualties. It may not seem a lot, but The enemy is suffering casualties here. Advance! Lay down! Lay down! Fire! And they're gonna lay down here. We're out of ammunition, sir! Send out some skirmishers! Guys, you better keep shooting up here. We're getting some fire shells in here though. They're sending out new battalions in here. Keep firing! Drive them backwards! Or kill as many as possible anyway. We're not utilizing our firepower completely with this infantry battalion, but we are shooting the enemy up rather well. Let's hold here and lay down, and hold here and lay down. The enemy is starting to lose this little point here. We are starting to take many casualties, so that's why. Let's attack, advance over here. We're forcing the enemy backwards. Hold here! Advance forward! Go Tennessee, go! We can go further. The closer we are to the enemy, the less we deny them the ability to have skirmishers of their own. And let's go here just to pour fire on them. Lay down. volleys right there. Better lay down here. Enemies attacking with a big regiment here. We need an extra firepower. Artillery is hitting this battalion also, that's excellent. We are winning. We still have reserves, that's good. This man, do we have any no. Right, we need to get to the final stages. We've almost taken the territory that we actually want. We don't need to push further than that. Let's see, we are sending out the skirmisher. And we are attacking this battalion also. Fire! Oh, we need to advance up here though. It's a little bit too long range. Volleys are hitting. What is this supposed to mean that they're just standing there and they're not going here? I can't answer for the entire behavior. Maybe they really think that I'm gonna go for a full flank. The cannons are still shooting here, that's excellent. They're getting this battalion here, I think. Yeah. They are retreating over there. The low morale is taking effect. But I still need to send out a skirmisher here. Okay, I can't right now. Are we taking the ground? Or are we just holding it? The skirmishers are out. But we have the position. Pretty much. Can't send out new skirmishers, but we're starting to break that infantry battalion. Gonna turn around this infantry. Send out some skirmishers from this side because we can do it. Gonna lay down here. Advance this infantry battalion now. Gotta try to push them. Gotta push out the new infantry here. The more I can take, the better it is. Even though I preferably would need to be by the forest. I want to sort of take the creek here and then just try to advance up a little bit at a time. Try to hold there. Let's see. Lay down. advance up here. It's not ideal to have a cannon right there, but we are taking the ground. We have some skirmishers over here. We could take these cannons over here. Apparently, we have some cannons we can move up with, but we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. Go up here with the big infantry regiment. Here we got some skirmishers we can call up. Then you can have the skirmishers harass this infantry regiment, and then have the bigger regiment right behind. And keep the cavalry right now. %, casualties is excellent. Okay, these men are out of ammunition now. Now I need to advance up with these artillery cannons right here. Not ideal, but it's better. Battalions. The enemy is going backwards. Take these cannons here. We can use them to get canister shot upon the enemy. Advance and keep harassing this battalion. We got to harass that artillery piece. Alright, so I want to keep up the fire. Excellent hit. They're here, right here in the flank. The enfilade fire right there. Forces the enemy to go backwards. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Send out a skirmisher battalion right here. Infantry reserves up. Don't care if it's a mixed musket or something, we need more men. These battalions here, they have a mixed musket, but they can still send out a skirmisher. Advance, advance. Oh, here they arrive with a bigger regiment right there. That's excellent that they try to advance with that. Halt and just shoot, and halt and just try to shoot them. fire and fire. They're hitting the enemy though, pretty good. That was like excellent volley right there. .5. We are winning. The enemies almost started to have to give up this point. These battalions here. Pick out the Richmond rifle here. Are we taking this ground? Yeah, we are. Are the artillery cannons? So are we firing at the enemy? Yeah, we are firing. But this battalion is not shooting. This battalion probably is. No, they're blocked actually. Okay. Sort of want to. We are harassing that artillery battery. Let's advance up here. There we go. We just go forward. Keep advancing up. With 12-pounder Howitzer is what the enemy has here. Let's go advance up this one up. It's an obsolete cannon. 2 men there, we are hitting the enemy there. 800 men right there. Skirmishers, we are moving up with artillery, right? Yeah, we are moving up. Are we shooting both, or are we just shooting randomly, or what are we doing? Oh. Yeah, bayonet charge! Yeah, we got a good position here. We're gonna try to turn. Once we routed this battalion over here, we can then turn our defense towards this forest against these troops over here. I do want to advance more. Yeah, I'll take this forest over here and go up with this mixed muskets right here to hit this back brigade. Yeah, suffered quite a few casualties over there, but not enough. Keep advancing. Advance and lay down with the musket so that everybody can shoot this dispatched troop. Lay down and lay down so everybody can shoot. Don't stop, keep moving! Maybe we can get an infantry battalion over here. I'll send out a skirmisher actually. Gonna take that and harass the enemy artillery in it. Lay down here whilst we advance up. But this harvester doesn't have anything good to do. Advance up. These men have nothing. Advance up. We are taking this territory now. Right, we got this battalion over here. Advance it up. Advance, 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 and advance here on the flank with the cavalry. Yeah, let's go there. Okay, that's good enough. The enemy might attack us with canister shot right there with the cannon, but that's what it is. Just pepper them. Fire! I'm starting to get low on ammo, so that's why the men are not really firing as much as they should have. Or should. This was a fine volley, sir. Get the men in line. Lay down, please. Advance. $916. Won the battle for Bowling Green. Yay! Almost, anyway. Gotta hold here and gotta lay down here. You're driving them back, sir. Keep advancing. Take control over this ridge line. Keep advancing here. Let's try to dominate this forest here. Keep advancing here. Keep advancing. Now the enemy is probably retreating now, but you know, it's the thought that comes. We need to take this forest there, because if they would counterattack us, we need to have an edge. Okay, the enemy is shooting at us on the side with their skirmishing. We are hitting the enemy though. Keep up the fire. Aim and shoot. And lay down. We have an advantage. Keep pressing. Keep advancing. Let's go. Good. We have the forest now. The enemy morale should be pretty low, and we took the objective. The enemy battery has retreated now. Yeah. No slacking. Keep moving. The enemy has no artillery either, so that's great. They can keep shooting them there. Build up some breastworks right here by the creek. Yeah, gonna hold this. Check this plank here. Yeah, we're taking this one, that's great. This brigade can be moved there to the flank just to prevent an enemy counterattack by the creek. We are moving up artillery and we are opening fire upon the enemy also. Should be enough for a victory. Yeah, I think they will retreat here. They don't have ammunition now, so well, I don't have that much ammunition, but the enemy have no morale. There's no other points there that they can take, so this should be based upon this pointer. They will probably choose to retreat pretty soon, as they don't have any real strength now. They suffered, you know, almost 4,400 casualties, whilst I suffered like 1/10 of that. So that's a very good for me. A kill death ratio. We should try to take this forest here with these skirmishers. Keep advancing up here. We're gonna see the enemy is all retreating here. So they lost a lot of men. Yeah, this infantry is also retreating now. So their cavalry will also retreat soon. Just go up there and shoot them up. There we go. Victory. Minor victory, sir, but a victory nonetheless. We won! Yeah, I guess we have to stay by Bowling Green and just build ourselves a depot and get some ammunition for them. Like we to the armies. We captured 3,000 rifles. That's just excellent. Well done, sir. Go here. Rebels on the move. We invade the north. Tennessee, you won your position there. It's a major junction right here. We should try to keep it by the railroad. 1 million. Get yourself there, sir. Let's see, how is the Georgian army doing? Not well. It just lost lots and lots of Springfield raft muskets. Right, we got some. They did hurt the enemy. I would like to get more weapons, but can't can't do it right now. Okay, West Virginia is going up. Oh, Northern Virginia is going up again. So they go by sea back to Washington. Then I should just halt this movement here. It wasn't necessary. Could go to Cumberland or go to Pittsburgh with this army, but that will be cut off. Iron mines there are good. Just keep us here. We're gonna threaten Fredericksburg. There we go. There, the enemy suffering some casualties right there, and we can. Yeah, we have an hold here. We could probably go to Washington there, but provoke an enemy attack. Let's see, prison overcrowded. Alright, we need some more prisons, it seems. Doesn't really matter where we build them. They are going to, yeah, not really gonna matter. 1 million there and a million here. There we go. 2 prison camps. Then we're just gonna have to hold here for a while. Army of Tennessee, you can go up to Columbus and try to hold these towns right there. Mississippi Rifles, that's pretty. There are better weapons that we have available. But we're gonna wait here, I guess. Wait until we got its supply going. Then we can take the Army of Georgia. We're gonna halt you, sir. They are a little bit too enthusiastic, but you could go to Evansville and take out this ferry. You can hold, or this Hartsburg rather. Yeah, that could be good. Not enough men. Oh, we don't have enough here for the Georgian army to be used right now. Army of Texas, you are waiting for your soldiers to arrive. This is just a painful take, so I would rather not do that. What I want to do is to get the Tennessee army. Like, we need to now get ammunition for the supplies of so that the infantry has their ammunition. 'Cause, 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 'cause Tennessee. You don't quite have your ammunition. You see, the rifle ammunition is rather low. So I need to sort of resupply this first before I actually do anything. So that's sort of a good thing with the enemy. They're trying to intercepted me, and I couldn't stop them. Let's see what can I do. We hold Louisiana Corps 1 and the other one. Let us go up here with the Louisiana Corps and just try to retake this castle here against the Army of the West. I'm gonna try to take it with these 2 battalions, but we can also send Missouri State Guard and Arkansas and what do we have left here? We have Texas Corps 2, right? Yeah, let's go change. See, Tennessee can probably have more men. No, not quite. Florida, Delaware, no. 650 there, the Richmond Rifles. Got a couple of Napoleons. We got some wizards available to us. Some 24 pounder. The Giants Rifles, no, so we're gonna stick to the Americans. 38, we actually have a lower ammunition now. What we did before. But it's probably because we're burning this village. The bridges here are burning, and we sort of want to have bigger transportation capability. But we took this Bowling Green, and that's still a lot of money. Hmm. Telegraph. Places to ride us. Do, 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 do. Right, Lee, you could probably just try to take Washington. Just to really force the enemy to suffer a little bit here. There's some fame issues apparently, but let's go. Let's try to take Washington here. Let's see, 73% national morale. The Union can attack with this army here, for example, and then it will be bad. Away, away. Are we taking Washington now? Actually taking Washington, sir? Lee, go there. Oh, it's midnight, alright. Finances, we have the highest amount. The military there. Oh shit, they're at war. Let's go for a depot. Could go here. We don't seem to be ready to actually take the. Well, we're taking Bowling Green. That's good enough. The enemy is sort of excellent. We took back Fort Smith here. The armies are regathering themselves, and we're holding here with the Texas army. Just in case. Guard a flank. And Tennessee is ready to keep moving towards Munford Bridge. Or yeah, those orders placed. We have a lot of Springfield rifles right now. 60 Napoleons as well. A couple of Fayetteville, so we can replace those mixed muskets that we had. Or unless we of course start to build up the Georgian army. We don't like to have this weapon. Ooh, 5.4 Lorenzes. Oh, that's excellent. Most excellent. Springfield rifle musket is for you. I would like to replace the Richmond with a Lorenzes. It's simply the rate of fire that we appreciate so much. Along here, we got 10 guns. You can get yourself the ordnance rifle. Let's go to Georgia. Start building up the Lorenzes over here, along with the Richmonds. We want to be offensive minded, so no more rifles available right there. Right, Georgia, maybe a Napoleon is in order. Yes. So that Georgia has got some fighting capability. Their ammunition is running low. Upgrade this one. No, you're right, now it's winter. Yeah, we need our supplies to get up. And they will get there eventually. When these bridges are like complete and all that, it will be fine. Ironworks. Food. The rationing is starting to get low, so yeah, you see the supplies are 49 now, so they are starting to recover. 48, come on. Build up your supplies. 49. And here we are holding Fort Smith. Now we can take the Texas Army 1 and attack. Ooh, he can get his ambulance right there. And now we should. The Missouri State Guard is strong enough to attack these Arkansas and the Arizonan troops. Let's take this fortress here. So this one isn't. We're not bothered by that one. Missouri State Guard, are you? There we go. That's Arkansas. Come on. I don't want the Arkansas army, sir. I want the Missouri State Guard. Give me the bloody Missouri. There we go. They're strong enough to go up here to Fayetteville. That's like one of the points until we can get to the St. Louis. St. Louis is like one of the bigger points we need to take. 51%. Okay, let's do this battle. Apparently we could not take Washington right now. Let us fight the battle though. We have good cannons. We are defending ourselves. Ah, that's excellent. HQ, let's see, the enemy's over there. We have a crossing here, the mill, and a big hill over here overlapping with fences over here. And that's most excellent as we can be right by the houses. What the hell is this? Stable. Hmm. Must be like lack of supply or something. We can be here and just build the parapets and force the enemy to attack us. That's a good thing. And parapets right there. Excellent. And get in here and hold this line there. Ready. We should try to hold this forest as well in case we go for a flanking. Let's go here and that's the side. Let's go with these artillery pieces. These artillery can be by this fence over here. May not be the best, but I think it's good enough. And I don't really complain as long as they give me the firepower. Let's see. Okay, the enemy might go for this side. And they will be by the forest in that case. I have these infantry here. They need to hold the hill.
Get in time now, man. Keep it up. Keep your head.
This is a flank guard. Rather wavering, which is not good. I don't even know why they're wavering. They have not been committed. But let's have the cavalry right next to them so that they are sort of stabilized because of that. This cavalry is not going to be stable, but they are there for morale support. They can be on the far flank here, still skirmishing and still being able. Again, we can just turn troops if they try to cross here, and if they go further, but they'll probably go like if they go for crossings here, then they will probably go down or here, likely. But we'll see. We will get a better morale over time.
I hope we don't need to march all day again. Bring me the spyglass, Sergeant.
I hope they go through this wood in here and attack straight at the objective. (1,600) men there. Let's go loose order. Attack. Far flank. Go here. Yeah, we do outnumber you, sir, so you better be careful. You do not have the cannons yet available, which means that they are also very vulnerable to facing field fortifications. Had it been an open battle, you know, straight on, no, it will still be bloody for me, even though I might win. Let's see if they go straight down or if they're gonna go the furthest down. Yeah, I think they will go there. Probably they will go down by this road here and downwards. We can go 20 speed. Okay, it's gonna be a rather late attack for the enemy. And yeah, I could send out skirmishers and harass them, but I'm gonna wait. Let them form up. Gentlemen of France, would you mind to fire first? And then the French did, and I guess the British then, like, British fired their volley and they killed like half of the French elite guard. It was not under Napoleon. It was like under the 7-Year War. Okay, they got their infantry there. Let's form up a skirmisher. We don't need, you know, 5 skirmishers. We need 2 skirmishers. Fire! 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 Let the sport begins! Yay! 2 casualties. 2, and we're holding this bridge. Most excellent, sir. I mean, defense line. We got our natural defenses. We just have to see where the enemy cavalry goes. Uh-oh. Okay, they will go sideways, but we have defense line here, so that's okay. That's right, sir. Give them a volley. Keep up the fire! Whew.
Anybody got any water to spare?
Go backwards at the same time, force the enemy to go double quick. Excellent. Now we can just lay down. Stop and lay down. Okay, they want us to be a little bit more aggressive. We're gonna stop here so we can shoot at the enemy. The cannons, like the closer the enemy gets, the better our cannons will be, especially the Napoleons. 6-pounder guns are not ideal either. 30-inch ordnance probably doesn't really matter what kind of range they're at, because they're very good accuracy. Keep up the fire! Can we get some stray bullets into the enemy, please? Some detachments there. Oh, excellent! They're already firing on here. I need one skirmishing brigade there, though. Fire! This is more to soak up enemy bullets than anything else. Present fire! Forward on them! Alright, next day. Let's see how much supplies we got. Well, one brigade can have a trench, and it should be this one. It is isolated from. They doesn't have another group in them, so I'm gonna go for this brigade here, so they can feel a little bit safer. They are probably gonna grow in the confidence, but that's what we have to make. Let's wait a little bit. Oh. This out of bold assaults. Bold assault indeed. Hold your fire and lay down, so everybody can shoot. Fire! What the hell? Did we get so many desertions? Really? Hold your fire, hold your fire. And fire! Force the enemy to attack. 16 pounders. Yeah, the enemy can't really push if their infantry have a bad morale. Now we could potentially just drive them into the... We have a numerical and we also have a morale advantage. We will advance to this wooden line right now. The enemy has no real morale, and we can get to them here. We're gonna set up skirmishing as well to protect the infantry as they advance. Go there and run. Advance! Baby Jones. Very nuts from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Alright, guys, move up here and sweep the artillery from the field. Take control of this field. Yeah, here I need them. Come on. Okay, some of the cavalry are shooting. Should be enough to break this battalion here. Come on, hold your fire and shoot. Ready, fire. The artillery is firing cannons now, likely. This will force the enemy to retreat and will be fired at. Yeah, they reach my trench and get some cover, but then immediately retreat backwards. Oh, this Confederate cover is not good enough. I'm hitting this cavalry as well. We're having a good advantage here. Let's go up to 5-speeded. Oh, these infantry battalions are in a mess, but we managed to rout their cavalry. Now we can focus on this infantry, this battery. To rout that one. Send out the skirmisher right there. Take them and attack them. Attack them, we get up some flank attacks right here. Yeah, this army is suffering badly. The thing is that I have to be worried about is the ammunition consumption. Because the next army they will repeatedly attack here, try to defend Washington, so... Go for a deadly volley to prevent the enemy from getting the trench line. Take this infantry battalion. No, actually I don't want to take those guys, just want to take this battalion here. Really hit the enemy artillery. Gotta clean out the woods. Can deny the enemy this forest in the future and fight for this defensive trench. Yeah, we can take these hills here. I think the enemy will retreat now. They don't have much in terms of options. They don't have the morale on the infantry, and yeah, they don't. We're getting points here as well. Enemy will recover morale-wise, I think. But they seem to be already decided to retreat here. We can see by these units that they are not really, they're just going backwards. So this is the advance. Yep, exactly. Let's go here and there and be ready. Just keep firing. Battle. That will see some guns also from the enemies. Hopefully, it's not just muskets, but actual troops. Something that we can actually value. But every minute that goes by, we get more standard to fill out the ranks. Yeah, 1908. Right, still got that battle. We'll be able to seize Washington now, or is it like... Yeah, okay, good. We're actually seizing Washington, maybe. We'll see what happens. But if I can go to yay, go Jefferson, go! So if I can get to there's for more fortresses right there. I need to take into consideration. But Tennessee is 39. Yeah, the winter quarters is not exactly ideal. Maybe I attacked in the wrong season. Yeah, Pennsylvania will hurry up, but I will stop recording now because it's late and I need to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed these battles. Bye!